Wash your fucking hands, guys. This shit is gross. So today I'll be doing Contagion, which is probably the most relevant movie out there to our quarantine situation. Welcome back to Movies in a Nutshell. I'm Kay. Today we're going to be doing Contagion, part of our quarantine movie saga.
Man, I got a boner now. I'm sorry.
Remember to keep your social distancing up during all of this. Before we start, be sure to smash that like button, or I'm going to come into your house, break in, and sneeze on you and your whole family. Now, let's just jump right into it. Contagion follows the story of a real-life pathogen that turns into a pandemic and disrupts the life of, as far as I can tell, everyone in the world. It's very relevant to how we're doing right now. If how we're doing was cranked up to a scale of 10, we're somewhere around 4 or 5. This movie gives you a very serious look at what a potentially life-threatening virus could look like. The movie begins with Gwyneth Paltrow's character just coughing all over a bar at an airport on an international flight. From there, the pathogen seems to spread to different people of different nationalities and coalesce with her dying. Everything really comes to a head when people start rioting and looting and just exhibiting humanity's worst inhibitions. From there, the movie wraps up with them eventually finding a cure, but not necessarily understanding where this virus came from in the first place. There is a perfect line in the movie, which I enjoyed. It stated that somewhere in the world, the worst pig met the worst bat, and this is where we got the virus. There were plenty of things I loved about this movie. Its relevance to our current situation, the character developments, the characters themselves. I love Jude in this movie. Even though he plays a douchebag, it's absolutely impossible to hate Jude Law. He's such a charming guy. Matt Damon's character was kind of sallow. I mean, technically his wife was cheating on him, and her and his stepson died almost immediately into the movie. But, you know, buck up a little bit. He was immune to the disease. What did he have to fear for? Besides his stupid daughter, but that's a whole nother conversation. So I love the characters in the CDC because they brought a realness to it. This is what I imagine is currently going on with our government and with our elected officials. And there was a definite tone of trying to get ahead of this thing, but not fully understanding what it is, where it came from. And it really just drives the point home. Certain things about the film do feel a little forced, just how fast the death toll rises, how extreme the reaction is. But again, it's supposed to be human nature at its worst in a terrible situation similar to where we are. A lot of things just feel like it's the perfect storm, you know? Like everything that can go wrong is going wrong. The movie overall had a star-studded cast full of high-name celebrities such as Bryan Cranston, Lawrence Fishburne, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, Matt Damon. I mean, the list goes on. They acted the fuck out of this, really, honestly. Like, even if some of the characters were only in there for a very short while, the movie still had a high-level feel to it. Particularly love seeing Bryan Cranston in his earlier days of fame in the role of the general of the army that directly contacted with the CDC head, Lawrence Fishburne. It's nice to see that, you know, he didn't just start in Breaking Bad or even Malcolm in the Middle. He's been working solidly for decades at this point. Dude's a good actor. Shout out to Bryan Cranston. So I want to take it back to the saying that the worst pig met the worst bat in the film. Although they never truly discover what caused the virus outbreak in the beginning, they do allude to it at the end with a bat eating a fruit that gets dropped into a pig pen. That pig gets slaughtered, and Gwyneth Paltrow somehow ends up meeting the fucking chef who cooked it, and that cheating bitch spread it all over the world. This is actually a really good movie. I would highly recommend watching it as long as you're not easily paranoid, because there are a lot of things that do reflect on our current society right now. This is something that should only be watched by level-headed people that know it's just a film, and that the chances of this actually coalescing into something that is shown in this movie are very slim. Now let's rate this movie, and here's the ratings. Awesome, must watch. Damn fine movie. Good dumb fun. Watch when you're bored. And fucking avoid at all costs. Overall, I really did enjoy this movie. A lot of things do hit home for me right now as I'm going through self-quarantine, social distancing, limiting my contact with others. This movie has a great relevance to how society is as a whole right now. People wearing masks, everybody's gloving up, washing your hands. Everything that we are living right now is in this movie. It's just to a more extreme version. But this is a movie. It's not real. I want to emphasize that. There's no need to spread this paranoia any more than it already has. That's why I'm rating this movie 4 out of 5 for a damn fine movie. Shout out to our sponsors, Neft Vodka. Really great of them to just help us along, sponsor us, let us shoot here. There's so much amazing stuff we have coming for you guys. Remember, always drink responsibly. And if you're drinking vodka, it's Neft or it's nothing. Tell me what you guys think about this movie by commenting down below or the poll above. And do me a favor and smash that like button, subscribe, and smash that bell before the beast sees you. And if you have questions about that joke, let me know in the comments down below. I'm Kay, and apparently my fucking sign off is don't put that in there. So if you're shoving anything where it shouldn't be, don't put that in there.
Who are you?
Social distancing. The movie starts off with this whore that Gwyneth Paltrow plays. Sorry. She is a whore though, isn't she? Have you seen? You haven't seen it.
Whore.
She's a whore.
Dead.
I don't want to say fuck Gwyneth Paltrow, but fuck her character in this. Cause I really like her in Iron Man. Please don't say anything, Gwyneth. You're not even gonna see this. I don't even have to worry about that shit. Plus, Ernie's not gonna fit this in.
It's going on.
You motherfucker.
Oh, I just shit myself.
Remember to keep your social distancing up. Drink boy, hand me my drink before I start.
You got that? Made extra special, extra steaming.
This is going in.
Taste that protein. Don't fucking put this in.
He likes steaming. I gave it to him.